close to a stem, a patch of soil warming under light, morning arriving a little earlier than before. Nothing rushed its return. Cycles don't announce themselves. They simply continue. The garden trusted this. It always had. After quiet comes movement. After stillness comes growth. After rest comes readiness. An orange cat sat at the edge of the path, watching the garden wake. Not impatient, not surprised. Animals trust cycles without question. They don't panic in winter. They don't doubt spring. As you stood there, something softened inside you. You realized you didn't need to force healing back into motion. You didn't need to worry whether growth would come. It always does. The garden offered its truth. You don't have to rush your becoming. Cycles know what they're doing. Growth returns when the time is right. Roots strengthened during rest. Energy gathered quietly. What seemed like waiting was actually preparation. You hadn't been stuck. You had been between seasons. And now, without pressure, without pushing, life was moving again. You took a breath, steady and calm. The future no longer felt fragile. It felt patient, because like the garden, you are not broken by pauses. You are shaped by cycles. And no matter how long the quiet lasts, growth always finds its way back. To be continued, the garden opened itself to growth again. Not with urgency, not with pressure, but with quiet readiness. Fresh shoots rose from the soil, tender yet determined. Leaves unfolded slowly, testing the air, trusting it would be kind. Nothing asked whether it was safe to begin again. Life simply responded when the time arrived. New beginnings here did not erase the past. They grew from it. The soil still held memories of rest. Roots remembered the stillness that made them stronger. Growth didn't rush forward blindly. It carried wisdom with it. An orange cat stepped into the sunlight, blinking softly, curious but calm. It didn't hesitate. It didn't look back with fear. It accepted the newness as part of living. You felt it too. This beginning didn't feel overwhelming. It felt gentle. The garden shared its truth. You don't have to fear new beginnings. Growth doesn't mean losing safety. It means trusting what you've learned. You were not starting from nothing. You were starting from experience. Every pause had prepared you. Every breath had steadied you. Every cycle had shaped you. As you stood among fresh green life, hope felt different now. Not fragile, not loud. Just steady. You didn't need to protect yourself from growth anymore. You knew how to rest. You knew how to pause. You knew how to return. And with that knowing, you stepped forward. Open, calm, unafraid. The garden welcomed you into this new season, and this time you welcomed it too. To be continued, the garden invited you to pause, not to rest this time, but to look. Light touched leaves that were once small and unsure. Flowers stood open, fuller now, colors deepened by time and care. Even the air felt different, lighter, familiar, kind. Nothing had happened all at once. That was the point. Growth here was quiet. Easy to miss when you were busy surviving. Birds settled into the branches, calm and unhurried, as if acknowledging the work already done. They didn't sing loudly today. They simply stayed. An orange cat sat nearby, eyes soft, tail still. It wasn't waiting for what came next. It was present, with what was. You realized something gentle and true. You had grown too. Not perfectly, not without struggle, but steadily. You had learned when to breathe, when to rest, when to let go, when to begin again. The garden shared its truth. Gratitude isn't about ignoring what was hard. It's about noticing what survived, what healed, what grew anyway. You didn't need to celebrate loudly. You didn't need to compare your garden to anyone else's. This one was yours. As you stood there, gratitude settled, not as excitement, but as peace. A quiet thank you for the path, the pauses, the patience. And in that moment of noticing, something deepened. When you honor what has grown, you make space for what comes next. The garden stood with you, complete, alive, and quietly proud. To be continued.